I really hate it when people use the phrase "in real life" to differentiate between things on the internet and things off of it. The internet is not Narnia or the Hundred Acre Wood. It's a powerful tool for sharing knowledge and communicating with people all over the world. The things you say and do online are stored on servers on Earth, and the things you say and do online can be seen by other human beings, also on Earth. The internet is not separate from real life, it is an extension of it that allows us more means of communicating with one another. By referring to it as anything other than real life, you're belittling the experiences of others and creating a false image of what the internet really is. Behind every screen name is a person with a life just as big and as relevant as your own. And when you say things to hurt them on the internet, you aren't just hurting them online. People on the internet simultaneously exist outside of cyberspace, and their feelings are just as relevant as your own. You should conduct yourself online just as you would off of it, because you are still dealing with real human beings, regardless of whether or not you can see their faces. Would you consider a letter something that exists outside of the real world? Probably not, so why would you consider anything online less than real? Now, not everyone that uses the phrase "in real life" is as irresponsible as that. A lot of people just use it because it's a common colloquialism, but really we ought to think more about the meaning behind the words we say, what words we use in our daily speech, because words are important. In real life also paints a pretty negative picture of internet friendship. If you make a friend online, you're still learning about that person, you're still sharing your likes, your dislikes, you're getting to know each other, and you're still creating a bond, an emotional bond with another human being. An internet friend is just as real as a friend that you have offline that you see on a daily basis. If you have an emotional attachment to this person, if you support each other, you're still friends. It doesn't matter that you aren't in the same physical space. I mean, just because somebody's not within a certain radius view does not mean they can't be a very close friend. A very large number of my friends I've never actually been with in person. I've never physically been in the same room with them. Does that mean I care about them any less? No. I still love and respect them. Uh, it's very important to realize that friends online are just as real, just as valid as friends offline. The last thing I'd like to touch on is cyberbullying. Cyberbullying is something that I think is just as detrimental as bullying in a schoolyard. A cyberbully still tears down that person's feelings. They make them feel worthless and miserable, and they make them hate themselves, and that's awful. And nobody should ever get away with doing that to somebody else. And yet there's still such a pervasive culture on the internet that allows stuff like this, jokes like this to be made, and it really kind of upsets me because jokes like these are basically saying, once again, that something a person is feeling is invalid because it is related to something that happened on the internet, which is, once again, just an extension of real life. It is not existing outside of it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Have a nice day, or night, or afternoon, where it really depends on where you are, but I hope you have a good whatever it is. Good night, morning, afternoon. Bye.